parking. I feel like that should get a round of applause. Yeah, I agree with that. That's right. An accessible entrance, a larger collection of books and items, a community meeting room, maker equipment, study rooms. I love it. You can chat out forever, whichever one moves your heart. Study rooms, additional public computers, and a laptop kiosk. Yay! All right. Now I would like to introduce the president of our library's Board of Trustees, Diane Cunningham-Redden, to talk about this exciting project. Diane, come on up.
Thank you, everyone, and Paula. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this hot afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, including my fellow board member, Bob Hendon, long time, who is here to share in the celebration today. We're proud to support this investment in the Cleves and Miami Township community and the future of our library system. As you can see, the construction is already underway on this new branch. When it's finished, it will be a testament to the library's commitment that every community has access to welcoming, modern spaces that support learning, connection, and growth. The Cleves Branch Library will be a larger space designed to better serve the community. It will include more space for programs, technology, and community use. Simply put, the new building represents a long-term investment in the Cleves and Miami Township communities. My fellow board members and I look forward to seeing this vision come to life, and we look forward to the impact it will have for generations to come. I want a clarification. Are we going to have a button maker over here? Because I'm kind of an expert now on button makers. Just a thought. I made quite a few in Sims if you need somebody. And right now I'd like to welcome my friend, State Representative Mike Odioso, for a few words.
I know all of you are amazed that I'm wearing a sports coat, but I'm this far along. I'm going to do it. So my name is State Representative Mike Odioso. I represent this district, the 30th District. I represent Cleves, Miami Township in particular. And I just want to say congratulations to the Village of Cleves, Miami Township, the Cincinnati Library Board, and the system for making this happen. And my understanding, they're making this happen without any debt. Is that correct? Zero debt. That's fantastic. That's wonderful. How about a round of applause for that? I was a history teacher for 30 years at St. Xavier High School, and this is a historic moment. I also know it's historic because, first of all, we're in the very end of a wonderful celebration of 250 years of America. And this is about as Americana as you can get. Let me tell you, I am celebrating 250 years of America right now with everyone here. Because I look out, I look at the wonderful village of Cleves, Miami Township, and I understand that we are America. And America deserves a brand new library. Isn't that correct? So I did some research briefly here. I did some research, and what I saw is that this is a multi-million-dollar development overall, and that this is going to be part of what is going to be called, or is called, the Founders District. Is that correct? Is it going to be the Founders? Is it already the Founders District? Okay, we're in the Founders District, which is truly amazing, and actually it humbles me to think that we're doing that today. We know about the history of this place. I also want to point out, apparently, this was will sit on the former site of the old Cleves Bank. Is that correct? That is very cool. I have to admit, that's really wonderful. Now, we can talk about the history, of course, of this entire area, but I know time is in heat is working against me and your interest. So I'm going to wrap it up. But the bottom line is that I'm glad that the state of Ohio is partnering with this wonderful event. And I will do everything in my power to have the state partner with the development of the Founders District going forward. I just want everybody to know that as well. It's very, very important. This is a wonderful thing to be able to do as a state representative. And I suspect 250 years from now, okay, that library will still be standing.
Yeah.
That's as good an ending as I can come up with. Thank you.
Thank you so much, State Representative Odioso. Before I do invite our next speaker up, I do want to acknowledge a congratulations from our State Senator Bill Blessing. So we are grateful, of course, to the steadfast support from Senator Blessing and our entire Southwest Ohio delegation. We got a very official letter here. It's very official. I'm not going to read the whole thing though, as Representative Odioso noted. It's hot and we want to get to it. So I do want to just read the beginning here. On behalf of the members of the Senate of the 136th General Assembly of Ohio, we are pleased to commend the Cincinnati Public Library Cleves Branch on the memorial occasion of its groundbreaking at 126 South Miami Avenue, June 29th, 2026. So, round of applause. We'll keep that so that 250 years from now, someone can read that again at the 500 of America. How's that sound? And now it is indeed my pleasure to introduce Miami Township Trustee Dan Blanton. Come on up to the podium.
Thank you. I'm Dan Blanton from Miami Township Trustee. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we celebrate more than an opening of the new library. We celebrate a place where curiosity grows, knowledge is shared, and our community comes together. The library is a space for readers of all ages to learn, discover, and connect. And thank you to everyone whose hard work and support made this day possible. And I wanted to talk real briefly about 1983 when the library opened. If anyone knows, I was in the military then, 19 years old, it was crazy. It went by so fast. So who the Miami Township trustees were in 1983, besides Mr. Meister, if anybody else has an idea, because you would probably know Mr. Meister. I know. I'm just wondering if anybody, you can't say it.
Paul Beck
So-
and Joe Sykes.
Paul
Joe
Beck.
Sykes was not.
No, Joe Sykes wasn't.
Joe Sykes came after 4 years
Paul
later.
Beck.
Okay. Myself, Eugene Hoffman,
Gene Hoffman
Jack Reiniger
and Jack
Sr.
Reiniger Sr.
Bill Franz
Was
was
it
the
the fiscal officer clerk, correct.
Bill had a lot to do with get the money to build that building for the temple. Great thing. Thank you.
So on behalf of, that's when it all started in 83. So for 43 years, Miami Township has rented the space to the Hammond County Library for $1 a year. $1 a year, which I think is phenomenal. And I just wanted to recognize those three trustees that started it. And then all the trustees since then, which is Joe Sykes, Jack Reiniger, and everyone else who's been a trustee. So I think it's just a wonderful, wonderful addition to our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Trustee Blanton. And now, it's my pleasure to welcome the mayor of the Village of Cleves, Jerry Meister, up to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. I want to thank the library trustees and everyone that has been involved with this project from the very beginning until the very end. We were so proud to have the new library right here in Cleves. Just to speak a bit about what was further on what Mr. Bland was saying. In 1983, my father, Mr. Ronald Meister, who's here in attendance, was on council and was a part of working with the Miami Township trustees to get the first library building, to get that accomplished. And I'm very proud now to be standing here as the mayor of the Village of Cleves at the groundbreaking of our new library, which we hope will be here for many years to come. Another bit of history about the library, it was the original, the green building that was taken down on the corner was the original Bank of Cleves. And way back in the day, they actually printed their own money. And then when the building was taken down, they were able to salvage the original vault door and the bank alarm box from the outside of the building. And I am so excited, anticipating to see that, how they incorporate that into the new library building. I'd also like to thank all of our residents and all of our voters that always support the library with all of the library levies that we have on. Without the public support, we wouldn't be where we are today. So in closing, again, a big thanks to everyone, and I'm very proud to be a part of this moment.
Thank you, Mayor, and thanks again to all of our speakers for sharing this elected officials, and I have to say, I've been to many groundbreakings and openings, and this is by far the best representative of elected officials we have ever had, hands down. So I'm going to give everyone a shout out here. First of all, I'd like to begin with Sasha Simonovich and Arthur Morris from Senator Bill Blessing's office, and I believe they are also joined by Misha Sadar. Hi, thank you all very much. Council members from the Village of Cleves, Linda Bolton, Deanne Garrett Kemp, Ted Babel, Stephanie Meyer Comer, and Mary Angeline. Can we give them a big round of applause? Everyone in the Village of Cleves administration who helped bring this vision to life, including Justin Habig. Is Justin here? I think there's Justin. All right. Thank you. North Bend Village Mayor Doug Sammons and Councilmember Patrick Cafferty. I know they're here somewhere. I saw some of them. Give them a hand. Yes. Addison Village Mayor Lisa Meir and Councilmember Pam Jackson. Give them a round. I also have from the Village of North Bend, Dave Mormon. Sorry, Dave. There's Dave. Dan Pillow and Dan Pillow, council members from Addiston. There they are. Mike Robinson, trustee from Miami Township. Ram Weber from North Bend, council member from North Bend. That's Ram. Are there any other federal, state, or local elected officials who are here that I haven't had the chance to recognize? Okay, if not, one more round of applause. That's an impressive showing. Thank you for coming out in the heat today. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for your commitment to the community. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the many partners who are helping bring this project to life. Of course, our Library Board of Trustees. You met President Redden earlier today, and I do want to just take a minute. If we can have a quick round of applause for Robert Hendon. He's been a trustee from the area for 20 years. He is unfortunately rounding out his term after that commitment to the library here in September. And Bob has worked so hard to make sure that this did not fall off the books for the library. So it is a testament to his commitment to this area and to the library and to our community that this is happening. Thank you very much, Bob. I appreciate that so much. We have our partners, and we can hold the applause, although sometimes people just can't help themselves. It's up to you. SHP Architects, Turner Construction, J.S. Held. The Library Foundation, Stacy, our Development Director. Our library leadership and project teams, including, put your hand up when I say your name, Regional Manager Nate Pelly, Finance and Facilities Director Molly DeFossi, Assistant Facilities Director Megan Wirth, and Public Services Director Kathy Bach. The events crew, Drew and his team over there, making sure we have water and all the swag. Thank you. The staff who helped you with parking and all that important stuff, Ebony and her public safety team, they're over there. And of course, you know them, you love them. Carrie and her staff at Miami Township. I know Kathy is here with her today. Of course, all of you. Cleves, Miami Township communities, North Bend, Addiston. Couldn't do it without you. I wholeheartedly agree with the mayor's comments. The taxpayers, Hamilton County have shown up for us again and again, and that we honor with deep appreciation. I do want to give a shout out. You may have seen them. The trombone quartet, Lou Seltzer and friends over there. They're providing musical backdrop. I think this is the first time we've had a trombone quartet live at any of our events. So unique event. Yeah, remember that. Happened here first. That's right. Moments like this are about more than the building, though. They are about investing in communities and people and opportunities and in the future. Now, we are indeed going to do our groundbreaking. So, if I can ask all of our speakers, if you can give us a little patience to just kind of stand up and move to the side, because I think our staff is going to clear these chairs so that we can get good pictures here. And then what we'll do is we'll start with today's speakers for the first round of pictures, and then we will we only have so many shovels. We got a lot of dirt, but only so many shovels. So yeah, we have a lot of dirt. So we will start with these folks, take some pictures, and then I'll probably come up and invite various people in some order, and then at some point we can all just take some good pictures. So if you bear with us, one more round of applause while we get our speakers back here.